So this is my tank right before the horrible tragedy struck. And yeah. I want to talk about my other hobby. My first hobby. It's really my first love. I've been keeping fish on and off since 1998. I've been keeping fish. And if you look at my first posts ever on YouTube, you're gonna find some betta fish. I started breeding betta fish. I got into that. I was having fish sent over from Thailand and was breeding half moon placats, marbles. Yeah. So I've been really into fish for a really long time. On and off, but I've been keeping fish for 10 years straight. 10 years straight. Like, no stopping. But on and off since 1998. So what do we have behind me? I rescaped my tank. I had a tragic incident. It happened yesterday where I lost 3 of my other discus. All of the fish in the tank were gasping for air. So the day before, the morning, I noticed they were breathing heavy, and so I did a 70% water change on the tank. And they looked like they were doing better, and so I thought nothing of it. I'm like, water change, problem solved, everything's good. And I went to bed. And then I woke up in the morning, and I found 3 of my discus dead, and these 2 gasping for air, along with all the other fish in the tank. I had like 3 tetras left. They were like probably 3 or 4 years old. But they died. The tetras died, along with the 3 other discus. All of my catfish, even my twig fish, I don't know if you can see them over there. This twig cat. Such a weird fish. There it is. Even that one was like up as close to the water line as it could get, because right here in the meniscus is where there's the most oxygen. So fish will go to the surface, and you'll see some of my catfish might do it. Catfish, not all catfish, but most catfish have this adaptation where, especially cory cats, they can shoot up to the water, get a gulp of air, like atmospheric air, and they can use that to breathe. Really cool. Betta fish do that, gouramis do that. These little guys, these little catfish can do it too. So they would go up and breathe. These guys are actually, in the morning, they were all just right up at the water line there. Hank is my electric blue acara. He was weak and listless, just gasping. So I scooped out the fish that were alive, hoping that Sun was alive. Sun was one of my favorites. Sun was this one's mate. Sun didn't make it. I mean, maybe if I had woken up 3 hours earlier, I could have saved him. They're my pets. They all had names. Dottie, Sun, and Flounder. Those are the ones I lost. Along with this little tiny new one that I never thought was going to make it. He came to me in poor shape, but I'm not totally sure what happened. But because I wasn't sure, I had to do everything in my power to keep the 2 that I had. So I redid the whole tank. I pulled out all the dirt, all the substrate, cleaned it, moved it around, and redid the tank. I mainly rescaped because I was adding Princess with Lemon. Freaking Lemon. Lemon's my angelfish. He also was gasping for air. But anyways, now let's talk about the discus that I have. I have Princess. She's a confirmed female. I saw her lay eggs. Up close, watched eggs come out of her vent. I know that's a female. Over here is Leppy. Leppy the leopard. Leopard skin. Leppy paired up and was involved in a spawning with Dottie. Dottie passed away. And Dottie and Leppy would have made some really nice babies because Dottie was a penny eruption. I think I'm saying that right. And he is a leopard spot. So they're both spotted discus, and I thought they would have made really beautiful babies. I'm not into breeding, but you know, the thought crosses my mind. So people say that 2 female cichlids can false spawn, where you'll have 2 females laying eggs at the same time. I have been keeping kept discus for 5 years before getting these guys. 3 years. I had a 3-year gap where I didn't have any discus, but I kept discus for 5 years. And I've kept angelfish, and I've kept other types of South American cichlids. I had electric fluocaras, but I've never seen 2 females laying eggs at the same time. When I watched Leppy spawn with Dottie, because I was fortunate enough to catch these 2 spawnings that happened, both of them happened on the day I was off. I saw Dottie dropping eggs, and I've seen Dottie drop eggs before, so I knew she was a female. And then, look at them. Oh, look at them together. And the way that she's treating him and the way he is reacting to her is the way that Sun was, her original mate. So, my dream right now, and actually has always been a dream, I've always wanted to have a leopard discus. I got one. And she is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. She's just like classic, I'm going to call her classic turquoise. She might be an autumn coronation? I don't know, she's turquoise. I've always wanted to have just a pair. Just a male and a female that have babies sometimes in a tank like this. Even though it was tragic that I lost 3 of my fish, I think that my dream of having a pair of discus is going to come true. Except for this guy. Where does this guy fit in? Where do you fit in, Lemon? Besides comic relief. This fish is ridiculous. This is an angelfish. Deformed angelfish. Its mouth goes like that. And for some reason, it likes to get involved with discus breeding. When Princess bred with the other male, I call him the nanny fish. Now, I'm not sure if it's a boy. I'm pretty sure it's a boy with the way it acts. Maybe it's a female. It could be a broody female, which would make sense too. So when Princess spawned, Lemon took it upon himself, it's chasing my finger, to guard the eggs. Yeah, this fish was guarding the discus eggs. If anybody, if a discus lays eggs, Lemon, especially if it's Princess, you gotta think for Princess. If Lemon lays eggs, or no, if Princess lays eggs, Lemon will guard it from my finger and any other fish that comes nearby. You just did that twitch. The twitch. Showing off to my finger. Horniest fish in the tank. But a good fish. This fish, I saw it cleaning the eggs. Not eating them, going up to the discus eggs, and literally just taking care of them like angelfish do. Because I've had a breeding pair of angelfish before. Nasty, nasty fish. They are so mean. The female especially was nasty. The females tend to be mean. They have to be. Even female dogs, they're bitches. So anyway, stay tuned. I hope that I have a match made in heaven here. I hope that Mr. Leppy and Princess will live out the rest of their lives in this beautiful tank. And we'll see how my plants grow. Yeah, there's still plants in the tank. But, yeah. Fish drama. That's what I've been really focusing my time on. Losing those fish was really heartbreaking. They all had names. I still can't believe it happened. I'm still not 100% sure what happened. All I know is they died from lack of oxygen. That was just obvious. Temperature wasn't too high. Checked the ammonia, the nitrates, and the nitrates. And that was all good. The Prazzy. I was medicating. But I don't know, they were fine for that. All I know is, fingers crossed this works out. You might see these guys again. Thanks for watching. They're so weird. It's like watching a soap opera. I can't get enough of them. She is warming up to him. And he is being very good. He's being a gentleman. He's not pushy.